Craig, welcome to LOVEFiLM. It's an absolute pleasure to have you here.
Good.
Now, the story of the Belarus brothers is pretty phenomenal. You really couldn't make it up. I mean, how did you react to the story when you first heard about it?
I'm just very excited about it because I mean, it's a story I hadn't heard of, and the more I got into it and the more I understood about it, it's just extraordinary how these people managed to survive. And we were filming in roughly the same area of the world that it actually took place, and we were filming there for 3 months. Outside, we're about outside for 12 hours a day. I can't imagine how it was to live there for 3 winters. It would have just been hell.
Now, your character, TV, he's a complicated man anyway, but I can imagine that it complicates even further by the fact that he's a real person and this happened on real-life events. Did you feel pressure playing him?
I didn't feel pressure. I just felt that we needed to get something as, you know, I mean, my job as an actor is to sort of interpret something. There were very obvious things about him. He loved his family. He loved his brothers. He felt very strongly about his family, and he wanted to protect them and to survive with them. And if he could have done that, he would.
And what do you hope people take away from watching a film like Defiance? Because it isn't black and white. It's incredibly grey, and these guys had to go through an awful lot to survive. What do you hope the audiences take away from watching something like this?
I hope they take away questions, really, and ask themselves questions about themselves, but also about questions about the actual facts and what happened took place. Because, you know, God forbid that any of us should ever be in that situation. But you know, we all like to think we'd do the right thing.
And what was it like working with Liev and Jamie as your brothers? I can imagine it was quite difficult, actually, kind of switching off while shooting.
Well, we didn't leave set. We were on set for all day. But, I mean, that was sort of by the fact that it was geography as much as anything. There was nowhere else to go. But actually, what it did is we got very close to each other and sort of formed a very strong bond, and which was essential because obviously the brothers' relationship in this movie is sort of like the heart of the movie. But we just got on. We got drunk. We did the things you have to do. Kept warm.
Drank vodka.
Yeah.
My last question to you, Daniel. You've played many different films, many different types of genres, but I'm really curious to know about the films that have inspired you personally.
It's endless. It's absolutely endless. I mean, the documentary Man on Wire that came out this year is just one of the most inspiring movies I've ever seen. Milk's really good. I mean, there's new stuff that I could talk to you about. I mean, stuff that I watched as a child that I continue to watch now. That's the great thing. It kind of keeps moving. That's what's good. I mean, if it just stayed static, this industry, it would be very boring.
Daniel, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Thank you very much. Thank you.